Well, welcome back to the show, everybody. This is your friendly neighborhood warlock, Kadash, and we are returning to Dream Daddy. So let's continue our day with Joseph. I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar. Huh, I won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping me out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies. Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labor. And I'm sorry about the whole thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. I know, but first hangout domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me. Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise. I smile. I like that. Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it. It's the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please, don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But... Bye! Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, brownie. Let's eat the brownie. Or wait. Brownies fix everything. Wait. Okay, it doesn't matter which one I choose, so I'll eat the brownie. I force the brownie down my gullet, knowing full well that this will be my undoing. I will feel this later. I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch. Hey, Father Unit! Hi, child that I'm required by law to care for. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really? How long have you known me for? Right. How was that bake sale? Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman. Glad to hear it. So what? Were there any extra brownies, or did you maybe sneak one, or... Sorry, kiddo, no dice. I feel immediate shame for scarving the last brownie. Actually, I don't know if it's shame or just nausea from all the brownie. But it could be both. Ah, that's okay. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? What? I thought the last shark hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome. Always check the card reader at ATMs before you swipe. That's true. It's not a bad idea to do that. Got dad bands, dad snark, prayer, leadership, temptation, Mary. Ooh.
I could just fall into your eyes.
That is so Aaron Hansen.
Welcome.
All right.
Dads.
Let's continue. Should we continue with Joseph? We haven't done Brian, we haven't done Hugo, Craig, or Damien. I feel like I'm doing a disservice to one of my friends who wanted me to use my genie voice. I haven't done anything with Damien yet, who has the genie voice. So let's go on a date with Damien. We'll continue with everyone else as we go along. Damien seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's dad book page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. I sit there for a minute before I see Damien typing. But then he keeps typing and typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I set my coffee and the computer finally dings. Ha! Oof, Lord, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in a gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. Well, I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, D. Blood March. Blood March. I stare at the screen and reread the letter several times, more times, yeah. Hey Amanda, can you help me with something?
Dad.
Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. No, can you interpret this for me? I turn the computer to Amanda. She squints at Damien's message. I just don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is the new hot thing. See, Dad? Kids got over saying LOL or LMAO or whatever and decided that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. So, what do I do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the noblemen in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about from back to me, aren't you? Like, the first 5 pages, then I read a review of the movie. Still, gotta be, though. Great! So what do I say to Damien? I got this. Amanda reaches over to me and types on the keyboard. Oh. Sure thing, dude. Regards. Ooflard. Ha! Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that. Whoa. I make a short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor, estate. The Gothic architecture looms over the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple gargoyles standing guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull a large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back and hollow sound echoes through the house as I strike against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. Whoa. I'm admiring them. The front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the center corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Oof! Oof, Lord, pleasure to have you in my home. Well, the music got dark. I look up and see Damien at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, there was a draft. Of course there was. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Please let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason.
How delightful.
This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to my Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are. Onward, onward. Let's see more. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens up with a flourish. And this is the library. Damn. I like it. Sunlight streams in the room from floor to ceiling. Arched windows. Blah! The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. I need to make sure I say the right thing. So, Damien S-Rank Dream Daddy. All gamers. That's a good site that's been leading me. That has not led me astray yet. Polish and sort. Wait, what? Oh, that's the stupid thing. Look out the windows. Look out the window. Ooh. I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. I might do Craig after this date. Damn! He sees me and waits happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn! Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of a full-length windows? Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. And next up would be... look up at the butterflies. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs. I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. The pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. And I think pick up a book. You know, Ooflard, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants. Okay, I think that's enough. What is that? Doujinshi, where you take anime, like manga, and just like totally turn it into something else. In this case, a dirty yaoi novel, which is gay romance in Japanese. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf. That's a rare book from my private collection. Please, will you join me for tea? I follow Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-packed chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What? It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of day that the working class had to enjoy tea, and the height of the tables on which they were served. Oh, my dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. And we need your home is really impressive. It seems like you've really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers on my place. And look what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in Goth stuff? Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city? Sorry? Haha, did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. You're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives of culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many terrible things about the Victorian era, and try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals. Would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Ooflard, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do. But I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they are passionate about is intriguing and, quite honestly, rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated. And we need, lend me some word jumbles? Huh. The, written word fascinates me. We spend so much time using words, you know, and, I think people would appreciate them more if they had to unjumble them. It's poetic, really. Oh, so you're a writer? In a sense. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches. Come, I have one more thing to show you. Ooh. Ornate gardens. Well, we'll see this ornate garden of Damien's on the next episode of Dream Daddy. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good one, everybody.